After around 17 months out of football, the current stance from Chelsea FC winger Mykhailo Mudryk is actually quite clear. Mudryk is fully focused on returning to football as soon as possible. That he's reportedly training almost every day, trying to stay sharp both physically and mentally. Despite the long layoff, he believes things will turn out positively and that he'll be back playing. Mudryk has been provisionally suspended since late 2024 after a failed doping test. The case is still tied up in ongoing legal anti-doping processes, which explains the unusually long absence, now 17 months. According to updates from his former club contacts, his mood hasn't been great, which is expected after such a long suspension. But importantly, he remains motivated and disciplined in training. Napoli have officially confirmed they are considering disciplinary action against Romelu Lukaku after he failed to report for training despite withdrawing from international duty with injury. SSC Napoli called Lukaku back to training after the international break. The striker did not respond or show up, prompting a strong club statement. Napoli said they will consider appropriate disciplinary measures and even review whether he should continue training with the squad. Lukaku had already pulled out of Belgium's squad citing injury, but instead of returning to Naples, he stayed in Belgium. Reports suggest he chose to rehabilitate independently, not under Napoli's medical supervision. That breakdown in communication has frustrated the club hierarchy. Lukaku says he is dealing with hip inflammation and fluid buildup and needed proper recovery time. He insists he remains committed to Napoli but wants to be fully fit before returning. Brazilian forward Gabriel Jesus has made his stance pretty clear. He wants to stay at Arsenal and even extend his contract. His current deal runs until 2027, and staying in North London is still his priority. However, if things change, like no new deal, he is open to a move, preferably within the Premier League. Despite his desire to remain, there are real concerns. Injuries have disrupted his last 2 seasons significantly. Arsenal are actively looking at new striker options, which could reduce his role. His overall impact has been inconsistent due to limited availability. This means his future isn't entirely in his own hands. Sporting director Andrea Berta has effectively signaled Arsenal are open to offers for Jesus if the right opportunity comes. The club expects interest from other teams, though a sale isn't guaranteed. In some reports, Arsenal were even willing to sell at a reduced price to reshape the squad. This situation could go 3 ways. Stays and extends, if he proves fitness and form. Stays without extension, risky, could leave later. Sold this summer, especially if Arsenal sign a new striker. Jesus wants to stay and fight for his place. Arsenal, under Berta, are thinking more ruthlessly about squad upgrades. His future depends heavily on fitness, form, and incoming transfers. Heartbroken Barcelona veteran in that headline is Robert Lewandowski, and the story revolves around a brutal end to his World Cup dream with Poland. Poland were knocked out of 2026 World Cup qualification after a dramatic 3-2 defeat to Sweden. The decisive goal came late, crushing hopes of reaching the tournament. For Lewandowski, now 37, it could have been his final realistic chance to play at a World Cup. After the match, Lewandowski didn't hide his emotions. He admitted he is unsure about his international future. He may consider retiring from international football, he said. I don't know yet. He also described the loss as painful and cruel, reflecting how close Poland came to forcing extra time. Why retirement is now a real possibility. Age factor, at 37, another World Cup cycle is unlikely. Emotional toll, a last-minute elimination is especially hard to recover from. Career legacy, he already has 89 international goals, cementing his status as a Polish legend. Lewandowski hasn't officially retired yet, but the tone of his comments suggests he's seriously considering it. The collapse of Poland's World Cup dream may well be the moment that closes the curtain on his international career.